All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. It is Saturday, May 2nd, 2026, and we are going live here for another new by 10, as I got some new ones in today, and I want to go over here all the new stuff that came in, okay? Again, it is Saturday, May 2nd, 2026, and here's some new autograph 8x10s that came in. All right, first one coming in from the wrestling universe, it's the Barbarian. In his 1990, 1991, early 92 look, where he had the antlers in the WWF, this is a 1991 promo type picture there of the Barbarian. It goes back into binder number 1. You see there's another one I have of him, but this is the brand new one that came in. I originally ordered a color photo of this from Dylan Hines. The guy never shipped it for 3 weeks. I'm fighting for my money back at this point on that one. But we have the Barbarian added into the collection from the wrestling universe. Alright, I'm flipping the pages here to show you guys more, so give me a second as I get into the new stuff. Okay, here's another new one. I now have, also from the wrestling universe, the Widowmaker Barry Windam. So this is Barry Windam as the Widowmaker, which he played the gimmick in 1989. So there it says right there in the bottom, 1989, and it says Widowmaker. So cool black and white photo, and it is also JSA certed. There's this ticket. You know what that means. It's real. So I have quite a few Barry Windhams, and here's one of him like in NWA or WCW. There's that one I just showed you, the Widowmaker. We have the Stalker, and we have him as the Yellow Dog, but here he is now as the Widowmaker. Barry Windham also added into binder number 1. All right, bear with me now as I'm going to get the next one, which is in a different binder. Hope you guys are having a good weekend and a good Saturday. It's a cloudy day here in New Jersey today. I'm a little bit warm though, probably because of all the work I've been doing though in storing these. And I have a couple more new ones for sale as well, which I will check out my Facebook post on that one. Okay. Give me a second here as I'm looking for the next one. We're going to, yep, here we go. Binder number 3, another new one here. We have Byron Saxton here, who was like an interviewer type guy here in the WWE. There he is at the Hall of Fame ceremony here with some of the divas. So it says Byron Saxton right there, signed there in the gray. And there's Byron Saxton on the stage. This one also coming here from the wrestling universe. There's the wrestling universe cert, and he goes in binder number 3 between this triple signed Mick Foley one and Butterbean. So we have Byron Saxton added here into the collection here in binder number 3. All right, another one coming in. Just give me a moment as I get it. It'd be nice if I could have a cameraman, so I don't have to do this all by myself with flipping pages, holding the camera, all this other junk. All right, this is actually one coming up. I had it posted for sale. Nobody claimed it, and I just at this point just changed my mind. Decided I'm going to keep this one because I had nothing solo of her. This is current product diva. She was in NXT. I don't know if she wrestles in the Raw or SmackDown roster or anything like that. Her name is Ember Moon. So it says Ember Moon. There you see it right there, signed in blue. Ember Moon. There she is again. NXT Women's title. Had it for sale. Decided to keep it at this point though. Added into binder number 4. The only other thing I had of her was this combo of her and Liv Morgan in a match. But she's now added into binder number 4 in between that and a Miss Elizabeth. So Ember Moon added here into the 8x10 collection. All right, I'm going to put this one back as I get more here. Again, guys, thank you for your patience on these as I am always just trying to get more inventory here for my personal collection, things for sale, etc. And I'm just putting stuff back now as we get to the next one. Okay. Again, thank you for your patience here on this Saturday afternoon. All right, next one's going to go in binder number 5 here. This is a pretty cool one coming up. Just give me a second to look for it. All right, here we go, guys. Binder number 5, triple signed. I don't know if this is the original promo or not. Probably not. Let me see the back. Yeah, it's definitely not an original promo, but it's a cool triple signed one, though, of the Godwinn family. So we have Phineas Godwinn over here, Henry O. Godwinn over there, and Hillbilly Jim over there. Triple signed, also coming from Wrestling Universe, and this is JSA certed. You know what that means. It's real. So cool Godwinn's photo. Triple signed again by Phineas, Henry, and Hillbilly Jim. There they are. Hillbilly Jim managed them back in 1996. And it's on a cool promo type picture, and it goes in between this other Godwin photo, and Sonny signed that one too, and he slopped her, and Goldust. So the Godwin family with Hillbilly Jim added here into binder number 5. All right, next thing I'm going to show you is pretty cool. I got this a few weeks ago, but I thought it was pointless here to make just a video on this little thing here. But once I got new inventory, I was going to make it then. So give me a second as I get this thing. Bear with me again as I'm flipping pages again. I'm a one-man show here. I don't have any help. All right, so I already had here a killer Kowalski signed 8x10, which is PSA certified. I already had this. But someone sent me here, I guess he had a real estate company, some cool business cards. So it says right here, become a champion, Walter Killer Kowalski, Realty World. There's the phone number and everything like that. So a cool business card of Killer Kowalski added into my personal collection. All right, guys, we have 2 more photos to show you today, and then we'll be good. So, again, just give me a moment. I put these other ones back and get some more binders out. Let's see. Nope, this is going to go back. I was like reorganizing these this afternoon, so I spent a lot of time on that. I'm kind of tired at this point. But let's get this done with here. All right, one more to show you. All right, another one. This one's similar to the Ember Moon situation. This is one I had for sale. Nobody was picking it up, so I decided to sell it at this point. And I'm flipping right now to get there. So give me a second as I look. Almost there. Okay. So I already have this Thea Hail from maybe a few months ago, a while back. I now have a second Thea Hail, also JSA certified. There she is, holding a nice pose there in red. I think she's famous on the NXT brand. No idea if she made it to Raw or SmackDown. So again, I don't follow the current product. But there she is, the lovely Thea Hail. And as you see, JSA certified. You know what that means? It's real. So it goes in between this Thunderbolt Patterson and this other Thea Hail one that's also JSA certified. So Thea Hail was for sale. Not anymore. I'm keeping it at this point. All right. And one last one. All right. This one's going in binder number 14. One of the smaller ones I have. All right. Give me a second as I flip through it. All right. I already had this Van Hammer from years ago. I wrote to him through the mail, and he signed this cool one for me. It's personalized to me. Wanted to get another one, so I got this one from the Wrestling Universe. Of course, because he just died, his price went up. I think I got it for about 20 bucks or so. So there he is, Van Hammer, signed over there with his guitar. Recently deceased, but a good guy and a good worker. So Van Hammer added into binder number 14. There it is, the Wrestling Universe cert in between what they call the Varsity Blondes or whatever those guys. Yeah, the Varsity Blondes and my personalized Van Hammer, okay? So those are the ones added here to the personal collection here for today. Again, Barbarian, Barry Windham as the Widowmaker, Byron Saxton, Ember Moon, the Godwinns, the Killer Kowalski business card, and Heavy Metal Van Hammer. When I get more, I'll make a video. Have a good one, guys. If you ever want to buy anything, reach out to me. I have plenty for sale. I keep a link on Google Drive and post on various Facebook groups. All right, goodbye.